I was able to find a small food source from the guy that used to live here. He had a small stash hidden behind a wall. So one thing was these pears, and I'm thankful to have them. So without them, I would be dead. And I also have some bottled water. So this guy was definitely trying to survive in here, but that's not the reason for this video. I need to make this video today to tell everyone what happened and a little bit of backstory on me. My name is Jordan. I'm a college student, or I was before the accident. I went to a college which is no longer around anymore. It got destroyed a while back. But one day I was just sitting in class and I just heard this big boom. Nobody knew what it was. My classmates, my professor, terrified out of our minds. And then we just saw this big flush of gas just running across campus, seeping into windows, any place it could get. I ran out as fast as I could. I tried running away from it, and I eventually made it back to my dorm, where I swiftly made up my mask that I wear. It is an old airsoft mask that I put a gas filter in. Specifically made to help me survive, because I saw firsthand what that gas could do to someone. Most people that were around at that time didn't understand what it was. They didn't understand the side effects, but I witnessed that firsthand. And I know exactly what it does. I know what it causes. And I know that it is dangerous. I made up my mask. I got an old hoodie. I got a belt clip. And I found my roommate's gun, which sadly my roommate is no longer around. But that's where I got my gun from. That's how I made my mask. And that's why I have all this equipment. I am not one to just give up and just lay back and die so easily. I am a survivor, and I feel like so far I've survived this long enough. I don't feel like anything is going to keep me from finding my parents. Nothing's going to keep me from staying alive. I'm going to get to my parents no matter what. I think I'm in the state of Michigan or Kentucky, one of the two. I don't really know, but I will find them no matter what. Information about the gas itself and the bomb that went off, far as to my knowledge goes, there were American scientists trying to develop a weapon to kill off the Japanese. As far as I know, that's what I was told. We entered into a war with them about a year and a half ago. Everything was going all right. I mean, nothing major had really happened here. Those idiots set off a bomb here instead of Japan, and it infected the entire United States. I don't know about the rest of the world. I don't know if the gas got anywhere else, but if it somehow did make it all the way around the world, which by now I'm sure it did, then the whole world is screwed because of those idiots that messed up the bomb test. Those idiots killed literally the entire world except for a very select few people and that monster that attacked me. Probably a few others. And I will never forgive those people for that. I'm sure that they're dead now, and honestly, I don't really care. Because they took away my life, they took away my parents, they took away my college, They took away my education. They took everything from me. And I can never forgive them for that. May have been a mistake, may have been intentional. I don't know, and I don't care. I hope that they're dead. They deserve it for killing the world and taking my life and the few others that are alive, taking their sanity, their families, their lives, anything that they had worth mentioning. So now anyone that finds this has the backstory on the epidemic that's plagued the world, and the epidemic that has quite literally killed the human race, except for, again, a very select few people and that monster that attacked me, and probably a few others. But I'm not just gonna stand around and let this world be destroyed and killed off because of some idiot scientists that thought that they could somehow control the Japanese and get them to do whatever they wanted. The United States was stupid, they made a critical mistake, and they killed off the entire world. And using gas, you can see how that would work, going around the entire world and killing anyone anyways. So now that I actually think about it, if they shot that off in Japan, they kill the rest of the world anyways. That bomb should have never been created. Never should have came about. Now I'm stuck here, living in a garage, which is admittedly nice. It's a very nice garage. It really is. But living with limited food, limited water, and I am now searching for my parents, hoping to God that they're alive and well and not infected. But yeah, this life was stolen from me. My normal life was stolen right out from under me, and I had no way to save it. This is my only life now. Talking to a cell phone, hoping to God, if there even is one anymore, hoping that someone finds this footage. But I do have another plan to work out sooner or later. There is actually a house across the street that last night I saw a light on, but it hasn't gone off since. I'm not sure if someone lives there or if it was left on. Obviously there's electricity in this area, so I think I'm going to go over to the house and try to check that out. But I just wanted to give anyone that finds this some backstory on what happened. I wanted to make sure that they knew. And again, if anyone finds this, please somehow get it to my parents. And just please make sure they're safe. I have to go eat now. I'm starving.